UDM leader Bantu Holomisa has written to the SIU and the Hawks. He's asking these institutions to investigate the National Student Financial Aid Scheme that's following allegations of dubious dealings. Now, according to the letter written by Holomisa, NSFAS paid R2 million a month to rent office space whilst not occupying the premises from December 2021 to September 2022. Now, this almost totaled R20 million, and this while some students are unable to get funding. He joins me now to tell us more about this particular story. Mr. Holomisa, good morning and thank you very much for your time. Very disturbing allegations here. Talk to us about this information that landed on your desk.
Well, you have already summarized it nicely, and we are waiting for the law enforcement agencies to respond to this, as I feel that this is a waste of money. The NSFAS was renting an office before for about 500,000 a month. Why on earth would they jump now and want to pay 2 million rands whilst the students are looking for support from the same institution? It's worse because they also sold the old furniture and bought new furniture where they are today. So we think that this is the luxury we cannot afford in this time of in this country. Mm-hmm. And I hope that they will address this thing immediately.
Mm-hmm. Now, as per your letter, it seems also that it took quite a while for them to even move into the building for a good part of 2021 to 2022 September. There was nobody there, but they were paying rent.
There was nobody, and also they didn't use the offices they rented for 500. Instead, they went to a hotel and ran their business from that hotel. So, please, somebody must act now. And I hope that Minister Blade Nzimande should account for this scandal.
Mm-hmm. And now that they've moved into that building where they're paying almost 2 million, are they utilizing all the offices there? Because as per your letter again, it seems there are still office spaces or offices that are not being utilized.
Yes, there are. According to the whistleblowers, the space is not fully occupied in those offices. And also, we want to know who's the owner of this building, because apparently someone has fronted and that the owner is overseas. What we should be doing now, what the law enforcement agencies should be doing, is to check the bank account of this so-called owner of the building and see how much is he or she transferring monies to the real owner overseas.
Mm-hmm. And have you received a response, at the very least, acknowledging your letter from law enforcement?
I don't know now. I'm not in the office. I'm in Limpopo attending the Climate Parliament conference.
Mm-hmm. Now, issues such as these ones, we know that you are a leader of the UDF that has, on a number of occasions, brought corruption matters to the fore with the help of whistleblowers. I just want to take you to the President's address. A number of individuals, particularly whistleblowers, have been on our platform criticizing the President's interventions around protecting whistleblowers, because here today we're discussing another possible wasteful expenditure type of a story or case because of the very help of whistleblowers. What are your views on government's interventions around protecting whistleblowers following the State of the Nation address?
It is unfortunate that they don't seem to have a political will to protect the witnesses. Most of the whistleblowers, if they have been detected in those departments, they are expelled or disciplined. So it's good to take a stand in front of the cameras and begin to lie and mislead the public that the government is protecting whistleblowers. But when the whistleblowers themselves are telling us a different story, it's very, very hurting. And I hope that at some stage, the voters of this country will understand that this government, in actual fact, has accepted corruption as an institutional. I mean, they must accept that this government or the ruling party is practicing what I would call an institutionalized corruption. So if one of theirs is involved or one of their deployees is involved in corruption, they protect that individual. We've seen that.
Now, Mr. Holomisa, just in closing, your views on the levels of criminality now. We're seeing criminals that have become so brazen. They're not killing individuals perhaps in the dark. They're killing them in broad daylight or in full view of others, even in the evening.
Well, unfortunately, the law and order in this country have long broken down. The lack of visibility of the law enforcement agencies is also worrying. Nor can we praise the NPA for their work, because they don't prosecute people. So the rule of law is zero, is lawlessness, what we are saying, but the ball is in the courts of the voters. We can't allow this to continue. We have to change the government. There's no government.